my friends. My name is Ed DeCosta. I'm an executive coach with EdDeCosta.com, and this is my weekly Get Edified video blog for Wednesday, November 12th, 2014. Today I want to talk to you about a very simple question I was asked recently and a simple answer that I gave. So it was about 2 weeks ago. I'm meeting with the division president about a $750 million division of a multi-billion-dollar corporation. And I am one of the candidates to coach two of the vice presidents of that division. So I'm talking to the president, so the boss of the two people that I would be coaching. And he said to me, he said, Ed, how do you measure a coach? I said, well, it's pretty straightforward. You measure the coach based upon the client results, the client outcomes. And he pushed back a little bit because he asked a fairly short question and I gave him a relatively short answer. He said, well, what about skills? What about experience? What about credentials? I said, well, all of those things are important. You didn't ask me what was important in evaluating a coach. You asked me, how do you measure a coach? Now, when evaluating a coach, sure, credentials don't make a coach any better, but what it does indicate is that the coach takes the profession seriously enough to get properly trained and assessed and evaluated and tested in order to earn the credential. So the credential in and of itself doesn't do anything. It's the knowledge and skill that the coach develops while earning the credential that really matters. But ultimately, it's the outcome. It's the outcome that the coach is able to support the client in achieving. Similarly, the amount of years of experience, your corporate experience. Yes, those things are valuable, certainly for an executive coach, but in and of itself, that doesn't make you a better coach or a lesser coach. I know some fairly inexperienced coaches that are quite excellent, and sad to say, I know some very experienced coaches that are not very effective at all. So that's my answer. I think it's the same as how do you measure a football coach or a basketball coach? It's got to be based upon the wins and losses of the team. Similarly, how do you measure the effectiveness of a doctor or a surgeon? It's not where they went to school. It's not where they did their residency. All of those things contribute to their effectiveness, but how do you measure them? Patient outcomes. There's really nothing else that matters anywhere remotely as importantly as patient outcomes. So for doctors, that's what it is, and for coaches, it's client outcomes. So I hope you found this valuable. Again, my name is Ed DeCosta of EdDeCosta.com. And oh, by the way, I got the job. So I will be coaching those two executives starting in a few weeks. Wherever you are in this great, big, beautiful world of ours, make it a great day.